she's informed that Knife, someone she sent the dead body of Adam earlier, has information for her, so she decides to split up for now. This causes Spinner and his fellow Zapheads... Wait, now they have hair and red goggles? Whatever. To follow Teddy and cause trouble. Meanwhile...
Coltrane, so how did your rewiring go?
What's it to you?
Very good. They kept your aggression level up. I must say, the dead clone you sent me tonight was quite a puzzle. I finally got his ID by breaking the code.
The code?
The genetic code.
This guy looks cool, and I like how they set this up. Wait, don't cut away now!
It's Hey, what are you doing? That's not nice. Get off of there! This is T-Rex. This is an emergency.
Okay, but seriously, Knife tells her stuff about cloning, DNA, and how it's all tied to New Eden and whatnot. But before any more can be said, she gets a call from Teddy to come help him. A little late, but she came.
Why didn't you go home like I told you to?
I did. I ran into some Zapheads.
Did you pull your gun?
My gun?
What?
Well, actually, I don't believe in violence.
There is so much wrong in that. How does one become a cop without having to resort to violence? You went to an academy. How the hell did you pass the firearms or physical combat training in this regard? Just how? Naturally, they get made fun of because speciesism, and are scolded by Lynch for separating in the first place. Though why would that be a problem, since there was nothing much else they could do at the time?
Your orders were to stick with Teddy. You embarrassed the department.
Sir, if anyone let the department down, it's me.
You even look like a detective.
Oh, sir, please. You cannot judge a dino by his scales.
Funny, I don't recall you two sharing a moment where you would appreciate his company or whatever. Maybe you are feeling sorry for him?
Never mind.
Of course. So Teddy goes to get a change in clothing, and what follows is a random as hell moment. But I find it to be the funniest thing in the movie.
Ella! This is not undercover. Push the button. Ella, undercover, por favor.
Oh, where's Film Renegado when you need him?
Yeah, you look good. You look like a real cop.
So with that, they get into their new vehicle. Ooh, that's harsh. And head to New Eden. Oh, I'm sorry. They head to the junkyard, which admittingly looks pretty cool, to meet with Sebastian like she promised him.
This is for me?
Yeah,
That's nice.
It is nice.
it's a badge case. Now that you're a gun again. I finished it this morning.
Yeah, thanks.
Aww. Now, what do you know of him personally? Why do you care for him so much? Well, never mind that, as Spinner watches them and Teddy. He then apparently gave Tommy Wasabi, Edge, a hollow recording to give to Kane, letting them know that they can use Sebastian as a handle in case Katie and Teddy get too close. Too late if you ask me.
Sebastian?
I like using child hostages. No comment. So they meet Kane, who pretty much gives away his plan in the form of foreshadowing.
Icefish, remarkable creatures. They live in our polar oceans in waters so cold no other organism can survive. They possess an enzyme which I've isolated and reproduced. Because of it, icefish can be trapped and frozen in ice for years. Brought back to life.
So yeah, he plans to freeze the whole world over, then revive those with that special enzyme, then combine that with the animals and themselves. He's setting up for a mix between Noah's Ark and Ice Age. This plan can't possibly fail. Elsewhere, Sebastian stumbles upon an arcade cabinet, and without knowing what it is, goes right up to it and gets taken. At a funeral for Oliver, however, we learn how dinosaurs recycle themselves back into the environment.
You see those tubes over there?
Yeah.
His essence fertilizes the flowers so that each guest can take some home.
A word from your creator.
My children, I am to blame for Oliver's murder. Because it was I who brought dinosaurs back to life.
Shouldn't it be the fault of the people who are too ignorant to accept others for who they are and not for their background or ethnicity? Actually, it'd be a good point to bring up during the movie, but like most things, it's not brought up a lot. Which is a shame, since as weird as this world is, it could be a good lesson to, what the...
Awesome! Black God rules!
Good funeral.
Meanwhile...
Stuff it, pant low.
Hey, mind your manners, kid.
Okay, second best funny moment was earlier. That face here, though? Best thing ever. So Teddy, having been asked by Molly a bit earlier, and getting permission from Katie, escorts her to his house where they spend some time together, while leaving Katie alone to wait on them.
Molly.
Step out,
I can hardly...
boy.
I'm not such a good dancer, Molly. Ooh! One, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Ooh! Oh! Hi!
I'm sorry, I just don't see this working out for him. This movie was built to form a bond between him and Katie, and honestly, I think it'd be a lot more interesting if they had something for each other. I don't mean straight out, like in their case, like a tiny hint of romance, but it's like a risk that shows the writer's attempt to really showcase how interracial relationships can work. Even if this movie can't be taken seriously, it'd be at least one moral that they are willing to convey. Otherwise, all Katie gets is...
It sure looked like you cared for Sebastian back there. Am I right or wrong? Right?
The defrosting Ice Queen trope. Later at HQ, they learn about the murder weapon being an explosive butterfly that was apparently made by the toy maker. Not that toy maker, who's hiding out at Dead Storage. We also find out that Katie is implanted with Bioware, which makes her more superhuman. Something that's normally secret, but she's lightened up to Teddy by now that she's fine with telling him. Anyway, they head inside the strange Dead Storage place to find...
Who are you?
I'm the guy from the bag.
Somewhere, someone will make a username out of that. While Spinner and friends kidnap Molly, the two meet the toy maker, who is apparently a daimyo. But the moment he tries to connect him with the murder, whoopsie, it's a bomb.
I'm out of here.
Right. Go on, I'm going. Right.
Everyone died. The end.